Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. For the Dallas Mavericks, they won their last contest, that game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they barely squeaked by with that one, edging out by just 1 point.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
And Greg, you know, not too many teams are going to win shooting that poorly from the floor. I'd have to say it says a lot about them as a ball club to win with that poor shooting performance.
And it's the Mavericks to start up. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Sessions out there with Kobe. Then it's Jared Sullinger. Then it's Dang, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. And it's Okafor missing. Sullinger outside. And Sessions kicks to Kobe. Outside for Sullinger. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Bryant can't get it to go. And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground. Even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Kirilenko against Sullinger. Back to Nash. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. To the inside. It's stolen by Sullinger. Sessions with it. Now Kirilenko defending. Got that one up quick.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's Marjanovic. It's stolen by Sessions. Right wing. A shot by Sullinger. Wide open. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. A chance to go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
I asked about their game plan defensively, and he said, well, we all know it starts for them at the point guard position with Steve Nash and his combination of elite shooting and passing ability. We really have to stick to our principles and work as a team if we're going to have success against him. Guys, we'll see what happens.
And thank you for that, Doris. And he gets it to go.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. Master it.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Nash against Sessions. The kick out to Dang. Vucevic dishes to Sullinger. And Sullinger missing. Seattle has gone 0-2 from deep here. And that's a foul called on Ramon Sessions. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
From the top of the key, and it's off the back rim. No good. The Mavericks leading. Feeds it to Vucevic. Pass to Sullinger. And Bryant kicks to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. The 10-footer finds the target. Vucevic has got 6. For Seattle, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Nash, the pass to Okafor. Inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. And Sessions kicks to Kobe. A rebound by Okafor.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke it. after doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Seattle shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Okafor. Budinger comes in for Andrei Kirilenko. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Ray Allen. The Mavericks sub in for Steve Nash. Dallas also making some changes. Zeller comes in for Sullinger. And it's Henderson for Bryant. That is good. 8 points for Vucevic.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it. And one thing about Nikola Vucevic, he owns the boards. Posted a top 10 double-digit average in each of the past 3 seasons. Plus, he's equally adept on both the offensive and defensive play.
He was all alone on that one. Mavericks got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. That's good.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Seattle trails by 4. Fires for 3. They get the rebound.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now here's Sessions. His last outing, he had 8 points. 5 on the clock. With the shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Well, Greg, you were talking about watching Vucevic. He doesn't have the athleticism to beat people to the ball on rebounds, but he does have an exceptional, ability to box out well. He's got that long reach. He can make steals.
Good technique, really great size, and a hunger to chase down the rebound. So you don't have to jump high to rebound effectively. As a matter of fact, Kevin, most outstanding rebounders are not high risers. They're quick jumpers, they're strong, and they pursue the pump.
That's a good point. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Mavericks?
We've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Wesley Johnson's checked in for Dallas. Chalmers comes in for Sessions. Chalmers with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Dallas, no good that time either.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here is Chalmers, following the score by Jamal Crawford. Chalmers against Crawford. Zeller, a screen on Crawford. It's Henderson on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Henderson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And with Gerald Henderson Jr., what you see is what you get, a solid player, good athleticism, but he doesn't really specialize, Clark, in any one thing.
Well said, Kevin, right on the mark with that. He came into the league as a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. Skills were somewhat unrefined. That's sort of where he is today. He is who he is.
Reggie Evens, he's checked in for Seattle. Here is Chalmers after the basket by Seattle. The dish to Henderson, launches it. The Mavericks rebound. Vucevic, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Mavericks 4th.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
No good on that one.
And as good as Vucevic is on offense, guys, he's doing everything he can to catch up on his defense. Huge size and wingspan works to his advantage, although the subpar athleticism hinders him a bit. But, for example, he's averaged less than 1 block per game for his career, mostly because even though he's a 7-footer, he plays well below the rim.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by Seattle. Evans with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Maverick, that one a little long. And to Vucevic's point, big problem throughout his career has been getting into foul trouble.
Yeah, it's tough. He's aggressive and sometimes out of position. Coaches are asking him to be aggressive, but he has to learn how to do that without fouling. That's the next step in his progression. And some of it is anticipation, so you're not in position to foul. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Zeller dishes to Vucevic. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Evans. Johnson kicks to Zeller. That's good. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the basket by Johnson.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Here's Seattle. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. A 3-ball. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Vucevic. Cannot hit. Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league.
Well, you have to make adjustments.
At Kobe's age and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of break adjustments? Or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply.
True.
I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal Black Mamba.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
On the floor for Dallas, playing out there with Jared Sullinger. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Henderson in at the 3, the small forward. Sessions passes to Sullinger. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
The Mavericks trailing. Sullinger with a screen for Sessions. Here's the 3. The Mavericks rebound. And another shot. And Sullinger lays it in. Sullinger's got his first points of the game.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Williams dishes to Kirilenko. Back to Okafor. Again, Okafor missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pick by Okafor. Nash kicks to Williams. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 4th assist in this one. The Mavericks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. The drive by Bryant, and Okafor with the block. Allen outside. Back to Okafor. Count that one. Okafor's got 6 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
The pass to Kirilenko. Off target from 3-point range. Bryant passes to Sullinger. And Sullinger missing.
It really depends on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Nash dishes to Okafor. Right block shot. Can't get it to go. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock him down at the same rate, and that hurt him.
For Dallas, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And Sessions kicks to Henderson. He feeds it to Sullinger. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sullinger's got 7 points in the game.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
And Williams throws it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And here's Nash outside. Good. Nash has got the lead up to 4 now for Seattle.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Dang passes to Sullinger. Kicks it to Henderson. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams. Seattle leading by 4. Down low. Deflects the pass. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And it's Bryant missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. I'll tell you, Luol Deng is not exceptional in any one area, but really doesn't have any weaknesses either. I think he's been one of the most complete small forwards over the past decade in the league.
Talking about Luol Deng, his consistency year to year has been outstanding. Over 11 seasons, Greg, if you look at his averages across every category, they're remarkably similar.
And here's a guy can score from anywhere. Great mid-range game, makes plays for his teammates, rebounds at both ends. He is versatile and bankable.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Vucevic checked in for Jared Sullinger. Zeller comes in for Luol Deng. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And it's Chalmers in for Kobe. Here's Marjanovic. Vucevic defending. Pass to Maverick. There's the triple. Shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. On the wing, Johnson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. That drops. And Seattle leads by 6.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Chalmers dishes to Sessions. Here's Vucevic. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Sessions has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Maverick, and he's good on the 3-ball. Maverick's got 9.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Well, some deep threats have really made their presence felt around the league lately. The 2-guard spot, these have been the hottest 3-point shooters for the last month. You take a look at Budinger, 2nd in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play 2-guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown.
And Seattle making a change here. Crawford's checked in. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
There's 1:38 left now here in the second. Out to the right wing. There's the pick. All alone. A rebound by Johnson.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. But the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Sessions. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist.
They They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
They brought up their 3-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
He dishes it to Johnson. No good from outside. Seattle leading by 5. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got 9.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Vucevic is screen on Crawford. It's deflected, and they get it back. Vucevic with the bucket. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Marjanovic. In the corner, it's Crawford. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Anderson, and another basket for Seattle. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. And Chalmers kicks to Vucevic. No good.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got
The clock runs up.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. And that's it.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
They've got Nash. Okafor out there with Andrei Kirilenko. Then there's Allen. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Okafor in the post. Sullinger defending. Mavericks trailed by 5. And dang, here we go. And it's good. Sessions has got his second basket of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Kane can't get it to go. Seattle leading by 3. Takes it up with both hands and brings it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Vucevic. Misses, and he wants that one back. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. From deep. Allen's shot is off.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Nash against Sessions. Here's Sullinger. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And really a fantastic season for Sullinger last year. Really made some leaps forward, but missed a lot of time still due to injury.
Mavericks trailed by 7. Kobe kicks to Sullinger. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And that's now 9 points for Jared Sullinger.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
Exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Seattle leading by 5. To the inside. Here's Okafor, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Been a great game tonight for Okafor. He has 8 points and 2 blocks. Excellent defensive presence on the glass, and delivering some of that shot blocking skill too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
Vucevic is screen on Nash. Sessions against Nash. And Sullinger with the basket on the assist by Sessions. Now just a 3-point Seattle lead. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Sullinger. And that one's good. Sessions has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Out to Kirilenko. It's stolen by Dang. Here's the feed to Sessions. Sullinger, a screen on Allen. Dishes to Vucevic. The layup missed. For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Oh!
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And here's Sessions. 6 points for him. Shot's good. Sessions has got 6 in the quarter. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Nash, the pass to Okafor. Puts up the baby hook. And another basket for Seattle. Mavericks trailed by 3. Picked by Vucevic. Bryant tries in. And hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Last season, Kobe with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season. Felt that the AAU system was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Evans, he's checked in for Okafor. Williams comes in for Andrei Kirilenko. The Mavericks sub in for Nash.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And with Kobe, who's just so skilled, that critique holds water. Kobe felt that Europeans came into the league with more of a skill set because they learned how to play the game a little bit more collectively than the American player.
Maverick passes to Evans. Bhullar with the bucket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Bryant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, for Kobe's statement, it's hard to measure something like skill with metrics. I mean, you look at shooting and free throw percentages, and there isn't too much of a difference between U.S. and European players.
Chase Budinger is checked in for Seattle. Crawford comes in for Allen. Zeller is checked in for the Mavericks. Chalmers comes in for Luol Deng. 4 on the shot clock. Zeller grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 4. Chalmers dishes to Zeller. And Chalmers kicks to Sullinger with the fadeaway. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to see.
Crawford, no luck. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Henderson. Zeller setting the pick for Henderson. Back to Chalmers. Sullinger the screen. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 cannot hit. Seattle goes the other way with it. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Crawford, no luck. Mavericks trailed by 4. Henderson kicks to Bryant. Pass to Zeller. Dallas moving the ball around. Kobe against Budinger. And there's the call on Maverick. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Williams. And Dallas also making the switch. Johnson's checked in.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Feeds it to Budinger. He kicks to Anderson. It's deflected. Here's Chalmers. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Johnson can't hit. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Crawford drives in. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Crawford. Anderson's got 8 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Henderson kicks to Chalmers. Sullinger, the open look. Nails the wide open jump shot. He's got 15. 1:37 left to play in the third. Here's Maverick. 9 points in the game so far. And Budinger lets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
There's the dish to Sullinger. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson, the pass to Sullinger. And Sullinger missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with use it. That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And Chalmers kicks to Sullinger. And there's the pass to Henderson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Johnson, and it's Dallas with another.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Kicks to Anderson. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Henderson. The 11-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
And the layup's good off the glass. Crawford's got 11 points.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Mavericks trail by 6 on the floor for Dallas. Cody Zeller out there with Dang. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Vucevic. And it's Henderson in at the 2 spot. Back to Dang. To the left wing. Shot at 6. 3-pointer. But they'll get another chance. Here's Vucevic. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Here's Marjanovic. He's covered by Sessions. Allen for the 3. That is good. Allen's got the lead up to 7 now for Seattle.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really
Andrei Kirilenko is checked in for Seattle. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Sessions with it. Guarded now by Nash. And there's the feed to Henderson. Here's Vucevic. It's tipped.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Seattle.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And it's blocked. Kirilenko against Sessions. Vucevic a screen on Kirilenko. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. Kobe's checked in for the Mavericks. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
You know, and for Cody Zeller, after that promising rookie campaign, he just did not tear it up in year 2. In fact, his production only improved slightly. But that was mostly due to the increase in playing time. Talented guy, no doubt, just still trying to find his way in the league.
Dishes to Nash. Lets it go with the 3. Bryant with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. Sessions passes to Bryant. Sessions dishes to Dang. a hand on it.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Kobe with a screen on Nash. And Sessions kicks to Zeller. He feeds it to Dang. Shot clock at 5. Low block shot on the way. Nice touch on the bank shot. 19 points for Vucevic. Seattle leading by 7. Inside and stolen by Zeller. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, defended by Nash. And it's Vucevic missing. Seattle has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Right side, Kirilenko. It's stolen by Dang. Over in the corner, Zeller. Bryant with a screen for Sessions. He dishes it to Kobe. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. Sessions has got his 9th assist in the game now. Nash against Sessions. Here's Okafor, and once again off the mark by Seattle. Mavericks trailed by 4. Dang with the bucket.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
And that one's good. And Seattle leads by 4. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Mavericks trail by 4. Sessions passes to Bryant. Outside Dang. Offline with his 3. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Puts it up from 15. Here's Kirilenko, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. Never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Allen.
And for Andrei Kirilenko, you have to wonder how many NBA seasons he has left. I mean, he was one of the league's most dynamic power forwards at the height of his career. Now injuries and age have reduced him to a fraction of the player he once was. And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Vucevic, and it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Kirilenko's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Sessions, no good. Greg, you were talking about Kirilenko last season. He suited up for only 7 games in the NBA, and Clark then spent the rest of the year playing in Russia.
Yeah, it's been hard for him to stay healthy and contribute at an NBA level now. I mean, the days of him averaging over 3 blocks a game in his rearview mirror.
Vucevic a screen on Nash, and Bryant kicks to Sullinger. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Here's Marjanovic, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And even 3-on-3 break. A shot by Kirilenko, no good.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that. They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. You need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Seattle leading by 4. Nash outside. Picked by Okafor. Here's Marjanovic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Crawford against Kobe. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Nash gets to Crawford. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Beautiful pass by Steve Nash.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 6. 1:29 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Sullinger. Vucevic trying to get open. Sullinger, no good. It's deflected. Passes it to Nash. 1:14 left in the game. Looking to end his cold spell. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now it's an 8-point Seattle lead. Dallas calls timeout. They're losing by 8. We've got 1:08 left here in the 4th quarter. Kobe dishes to Sessions. They get it back. Sullinger. And it's blocked by Kirilenko. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sullinger. Seattle has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Vucevic with the ball. Fast break, Dallas. Gang's got the ball. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Nash outside. Pass to Crawford. Takes a 3. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. And Seattle leads by 9.
Space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Sessions against Nash. Here's Marjanovic. Outside Kirilenko. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Seattle winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
A tremendous night of shooting the basketball for him tonight. He was nearly 60% from the field. Ernie, 60. That's Shaq-like numbers. Okay, that's Kenny Smith-like numbers. I'm telling you, this guy was outstanding. I love the way he shot it all over the place.
I mean, he was lights out from deep. Some aerial mastery going on, guys. He spent a lot more time behind the arc than he usually does. Good call by the coaching staff to use him in that way. The defense was not expecting it.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.